Next phase is to mill the slot and drill the 3 set screw holes and then the handle hole. So let's get started on that now. So we got our piece mounted on top of 2 parallels. Got a V-block right here. I got some copper protecting the finish. It's tapped down. It's ready to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the center by picking up this edge and this edge over here with my wiggler. Okay. Another 125. And now we have established our center line. All right, I'm going to load up a collet. I believe the slot is 1/2 of an inch. I'll check the drawing right now, but we're going to set up to mill the slot now. Now the slot that we have to mill is going to be 1/2 an inch deep by 1/2 an inch, well, I shouldn't say 1/2 an inch wide. It's 505. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mill 1/2 an inch, and I'm going to go 2.5 on this side, 2.5 on that side. That'll be kind of like a cleanup cut. There's a 3/1000 tolerance on that, but using the DRO we should get it dead smack perfect. So we're going to touch off and we're going to start really start doing it. So I'm just adjusting my knee up to 0. And I'll touch off, I'll lock the spindle. Set our power feed, and away we'll go. Alright, we got 4 more to go. Back and forth, back and forth. So I'll bring you in right when we're taking our finish cuts. And this is the last 90 some odd thousandths. So I'm going to sneak up on it. And all those little ticking you hear is the chips getting caught in there. These slots, they really hold the chips. Take a measurement on that. No burr. I took the burr off with the easy lap here before when I grabbed another measurement. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's the depth. Maybe 1/1000th deeper. I think it's about 1/1000th deeper. My old Bridgeport mill here. The knee is losing its accuracy. Oh, 1/1000th. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but 1/1000th deep. Not a problem. Alright, now what we need to do is we need to take 2.5 thousandths off that side wall and 2.5 thousandths off that side wall. There we go. I'm going to take the full depth of this because it's such a small little cut. Now how I'm going to measure this accurately is I'm going to get a a pin gauge, and I'm going to drop it in there, and we're going to see how it fits. So what I want to do is I want to clean out all the oil. So this slot now has a it's got a 3/1000 tolerance, and this is a 505. Now, off camera, I fit this in, and it was, you know, it made it down halfway, and maybe there was some spring passes, so I took another 2/1000 off, or no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the DRI. I took 1/1000 off, and it fits in good now. Nice, you know, nice snug fit, but it moves freely, so that's real good, and I'm real happy with that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to deburr this, and we're going to get set up to drill the 3 holes. Alright, now we're going to set up to do the 3 holes in here, and how I'm going to do this is I have some copper material to protect the finish on here. I'm going to hang this parallel, because the parallel fits right inside here, and I press down on the parallel, and I tighten up my piece. Now it's indicated in, it's all ready to go. It's straight, we're good to go now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up the edge, and then we're going to find the center, and we're going to drill a hole, and then 3/4 this way we're going to drill another one, and same on that side. Alright, we got our centers established for the width and for the thickness and the width. Now we're going to load up a 1/4 inch end mill, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to mill a flat on each one of the holes. A little tiny flat, just so I could get a center drill in there. I'm going to center drill, and then I'm going to drill through. I'm going to mill down 1/2 inch with a 1/4, and then I'm going to use a drill, a number 7 drill, and go all the way through, and the remaining portion of that will be tapped 1/4-20. This series of 3 holes has to be a 1/4 inch off of this face. So we moved over a 1/4 inch. We're right at center now, and we're gonna bore down 1/2 inch down. Okay. Then we're gonna move over 3/4 this way and 3/4 this way and do the same thing. So I'm gonna touch off, and then we're gonna just bore right down 1/2 inch. What I gotta do is I gotta just make sure I'm touching off here. That's good. I'm going to set my stop on my quill. Alright, I'm going to lock it. I'm going to come up 1/2 inch now. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Bring her back to 0. On the DRO. lock our x-axis and start boring. I'm just taking little cuts, just nipping away. Now we're going to play a game of switcheroo. Actually no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move to the next one. So I'm going to move 3/4 to either side and do the same thing. Just sneaking up on it with the DRO. Alright, we are there. Lock her down and repeat. We have our slots milled. Now what we need to do is load up the drill them, and tap them. Alright, we got our drill bit loaded in, and here we go. We're going to drill through now. Actually, before I drill, I want to make double sure I have a number 7 in there. Yep, that's a number 7. You definitely don't want to drill a hole with the wrong drill bit. Alright, 2 more to go. Alright, 3 holes done. Now I'm going to load up a 1/4-20, a 2 flute tap, and we're going to power tap. And that's okay. At least it gets us started. And that's it. We're going to get a tapping handle, and we're going to finish these off by hand. Now this will be easy because it's just a smaller shoulder. These went real nice. These side holes are a lot easier to tap. Clean off all the junk. Now that the holes are drilled, we have a harsh reality here where we have some burrs on the inside of this groove here that came through with the drilling. So I'm just taking my easy lap here and just knocking those burrs down. Let's get ourselves an Allen key. Try these screws out for size. Alright, these are seating down there real nice. No problems. Push through. Okay, we could see. You could see them right there coming through. And there they are, buried deep inside. Alright, the last thing we're going to do is drill the hole for the handle, and it's a 3/8/16 tapped hole, and we're going to start by putting a 7/16 flat, and then we'll drill and tap just like we did the other holes. Got our flat milled. Now what we need to do is drill a 5/16 hole and then tap it. 3/8/16 has a 5/16 pilot drill. it. Now we're just using our smaller green field here. When I say smaller, I mean that smaller compared to guys like Adam. He's got green fields that are, you know, monstrosities. Well, there you have it, guys. We have our ball turner body all done. This was a lot of fun to make. It really came out nice, actually. I'm very proud of it. It looks good, and obviously it fits. It works better than it looks. So we're just waiting on some other parts now. John Mills, double boost, he's making the handle that's going to screw right into here. I just wanted to say thanks to Jayster from Journey to Journeyman. He made a real nice mounting plate here. Came out perfect. The tool holder, the actual tool holder, is being made by Mark Merning. Waiting to get that video soon. And we have there's a little clamp that holds the actual bit to the tool holder, and that was made by James Roadman. So we got that right here as well. A little baggie right there. So thank you, James. Thank you, Mark. Thanks, John. And oh, I forgot to mention the box. There's going to be a box made for this, custom wooden box made by Brent Green from DigiConso. These are the guys who made the box for Keith last year. Unparalleled work. These guys are true craftsmen. If you ever need anything done woodworking, contact these guys. They're really top notch. And I'm friends with Brent. I talk to him, you know, on a semi-regular basis, and he's a real cool guy, real down to earth, and he's from Pennsylvania. So, all right, well, that's that. We got more tools coming. We got more videos coming. So check out all the other guys' videos. I'll put the links in the description for you. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it.